welcome everyone to Tucson, Arizona. The Wildcats, long wait is coming to an end as they'll put a foot to it and the season will get underway. On the run from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So Hawaii's offense takes the field to start this game off. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Breaks into the open. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Pocket breaking down. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, and after not getting any sacks a week ago, we knew he was going to be a little frustrated, but he told us this week he wasn't going to try to press. He was just going to go out in this game, be himself, knowing the numbers and the stats would come. He's off to a great start in this game.
And the Rainbow Warriors with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Davis will throw. Finds his man down the middle. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down block. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. The Rainbow Warriors decide to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. All the way back to the 15. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. So Arizona's offense will get the ball for the first time. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
Thanks to grab. Let's chat a little big picture Arizona. One of the big storylines coming into this year was the rising temperature of the coach's seat. And the process of cooling things off starts now.
All offseason, this coach has said the right things. I'm not worried about it. I'm not focused on it. I'm just worried about our team. But, David, let's be real. He's got to win games. There is an expectation at this program to win. And if he doesn't start fast this year, that hot seat's only going to get hot.
No, and then the chirping starts, and everybody's going to be talking about his job. The pressure builds, and then what happens? Sometimes you lose the locker room. So important to get off to a good start. Try to quiet some of those haters and some of those doubters.
He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Davis looking to pass. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Can't get him to the ground. Gets it across the 25. He'll step out at the 26 as his offense tries to grind out some yardage. To the air on 2nd down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Barfield. And he is going to lose yardage. Nowhere to run as he is forced out of bounds. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And the Rainbow Warriors will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and look for room. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. They'll run the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it.
Loss of 4. Second down coming up.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Takes the easy throw in the flat. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
Third down coming up.
Wide receiver comes in motion. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Catch and stride inside the 15. Touchdown, Arizona. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Michigan left little doubt. You know, this version of the Maize and Blue can hang with any of the teams of the past, and remember, this is a program with multiple national titles. All that speculation all week, and now we know that something...
There he goes! And that was a huge run that almost went to the house. The defense kept him from scoring.
One of the things I love about college football, guys, the good old option play. I know the game's changing and we're moving to tempo and spread, but the option is still well and alive. QB pitching.
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
Man, that is a huge play for the defense because they had to stop the bleeding. On the very last play, they gave up an explosive one, and all of a sudden it feels like the defense is on their heels. But what a great job in an individual effort, winning up front, getting around the block, and getting to the quarterback, creating a negative play.
Really need to pick up some yardage this time on second and long. He'll keep it himself. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. It'll be third and long. Davis will throw. Under fire. Trying to escape and get it himself. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Rainbow Warriors are moving quickly down the field. He makes a grab. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run.
You know, defensively, you live by the blitz and you dive by the blitz. That time, they dialed it up into the run play, and the linebacker able to make a nice tackle.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back into 16.
Nice job by this defense, man. Playing aggressive, playing physical, taking away the easy stuff on the perimeter. Nice job rushing the quarterback, bringing more bodies near the line of scrimmage, getting the sack, and forcing the third down and goal.
And how big is that earlier sack now as they try to get it in the end zone here? On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And he can't find his man as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. The holder will put it down on the right hash, a 33-yard try. Field goal is good. That'll bring him to within 4.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. A little release to the back. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Looking for a man. It's Fafita. Finds the tight end. Great reaction by this defense. Immediately on the catch. Swarming to the ball. That's the end of the quarter, and Arizona has the lead here. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. They'll run the sneak for it. Arizona going back to work with another first down. Looking to throw on first down. Going deep. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The give on the option. Makes a man miss. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. And the Wildcats kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They're going to ride this running back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Gets it to him on the screen. Past the 45. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to the back. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. 8th play of the drive coming up. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Turning it on! Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. The Wildcats pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Off play action on first down. Immediately fires to the middle. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to throw, it's Fafita. Got his man in the middle. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Offside, defense.
Yeah, and you see some people get upset with offsides in the defense. I call it the cost of doing business. It's just part of being great off the football. Sometimes you'll guess and sometimes you'll be wrong. The first one is always on me, coach, and the second one, usually he takes me out of the game.
Off play action. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona! Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
And this offense is firing on all cylinders right now. Starting the year, game one, creating a little bit of a pad and separation at the end of this first half. But you can see why so many people are really excited about this offense this season.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point makes it 14-3. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they finish it up with a 15-yard scoring toss. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. On the ground, it's Sims. Hard running there. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Into a massive giant bodies. We'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Oh, what a play, it's intercepted. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
And it's nice to be the middle of the field safety. That's my responsibility. I own the middle. If you want to come across the middle, I'm going to hit you. If you want to throw it across the middle, I'm going to do a good job breaking on the football. Unbelievable job. You've got to have vision on the quarterback. See it, break it, go get it, give me that INT.
Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something. I can't...
Oh, he's got some space. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker.
And that's in Arizona.
Keeps it on the draw. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard. And the Wildcats now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to throw, it's Fafita. And with the completion out to the sideline, they'll pick up a couple. Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. From the gun, wants to pass. Got the quick pass.
Well, that's great timing by the quarterback and receiver on that out route. If you're going to be running that against man coverage like they were there, that ball has to be thrown early, and it's got to be thrown out in front of the receiver, and they execute it perfectly.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. From the gun, running back on the move. Got the first down, looking for more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Here comes the heat. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Looking for his man. He's got it. What a cut. Now he's loose. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up 2nd and short.
Brings up 2nd down.
And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. And the Rainbow Warriors are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27. He'll pull it on the read. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Quarterback on the keeper. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. The Rainbow Warriors had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Davis looking to pass. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
Boy, this defense is ridiculous. On point. They know how to rush the passers. Multiple guys getting it done. 5 sacks, and we are still in the first half.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. Now the lead is down to 11.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
That late-in-the-half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. No surprise, looks as if they'll be content just to head to the locker room. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, 2 quarters down, and I've got to say this has been a fun watch so far in Tucson. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double-team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at Arizona Stadium.
And the Rainbow Warriors will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. They'll open this third quarter with a run. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. The Wildcats can really attack on this 2nd and short. He'll do it himself. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. And the Wildcats come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield, it's Fafita. Flips it out on the screen. Jukes his way for more. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Arizona moving the ball quickly down the field. He'll keep it himself. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Catch in the middle. It's Hudson. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50.
And that's in Arizona.
They'll go to the ground. Plows through the defense. And he jukes the first guy, made him miss, and picked up a few before being brought down. The Wildcats with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to fire. Throwing right. Got his man downfield. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. Wants to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. That's where they'll mark him. A very productive play and a first down. And the Wildcats started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. The play action fake. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. A 3rd and long here. They can't pick up the first down without getting the touchdown. Dropping back, it's Fafita. Unleashes to the end zone. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. 3rd and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. Splits the uprights. Good. And that will extend their lead even further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Kentucky delivered a statement victory that's going to be celebrated in Bluegrass country for some time. And if this team's not careful, they could have themselves a football program there in Lexington. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain. The Rainbow Warriors in the hurry-up.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Gets the back moving. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Got it behind the line. It's Barfield. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Takes the handoff. It's Sims. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. And the Rainbow Warriors send out the punt unit. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Dropping back, it's Fafita. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. And what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's the pressure. And the rush will get to him at the 25. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. Quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground. Might be a good call later on in the game.
Arizona runs out the punt tee. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. They'll start this drive at their own 48. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Bring in the heat. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
Man, this defense has played so well, and this offense, they've struggled. They haven't executed greatly. They're going to have to do it against a really good defense who continues to apply pressure. They've got to find a way to protect their quarterback a little better.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Get it out on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. They kick it away on 4th down. He'll call for the fair catch and make it at the 14, and they'll be backed up to start this drive. This drive will open from the 15. Looking for a man. It's Fafita. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down.
And that's in Arizona.
They'll move the wide receiver. Looking to throw on 1st down. Gets it out fast. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. That's the end of the quarter, and Arizona has the lead here. And they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the third quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Power football with the run. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Works the middle. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Wildcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wide receiver. To the ground with the back. Let's talk a little about Arizona. Given the unrest surrounding this guy's future as the head coach, this would be a great way to get the season started.
Man, you want all the momentum you can get, and you want to quiet people down. You don't want it to get louder. The louder those murmurs talk about hot seat, and you have a tendency to lose your football team. It's a distraction. You have to talk about it all the time. So always nice, Palmer, to get off on the right foot.
You just got to be able to drown out the outside noise, right? Easier said than done.
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
And the Wildcats trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to pass, it's Fafita. Unleashes it on the run. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Wildcats need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. And if they can make this and turn it into a 3-score game, they'll have this one all but locked up. Oh, the attempt is no good. Missed the field goal, missed the chance to make it a 3-possession game, but still a 14-point lead, guys. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. The give to the back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Trying to pound it on first down, now back to the line. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Rainbow Warriors will call on their punt team. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Wants to bring it back. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Pulls it, fired complete. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll try the run. Got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. To the air. It's Fafita. Zings it complete to the right. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. Arizona has the offense humming, set up with another first down. Looking downfield on first down. Wide open downfield. Breaks into the open. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down. Arizona will try to pay off this red zone trip. They go to the ground. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Looking to fire. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
I think the thing that's so impressive about this defense, it's not just the athleticism and the ability to get to the quarterback. It's the variety in the ways they can do it. Sometimes it's a 4-man rush. Sometimes it's a 3-man rush. Sometimes it's all-out blitz. But with the speed they have, especially in that front 7, it has been a nightmare for this offense. They've given up sack after sack after sack in this game.
And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
Pretty nice as a defense, right? When you can go nickel, put 5 DBs on the field and not have to blitz anyone, trusting your front 4 to get the job done on third down, and they do it right there, getting the sack.
They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on fourth down. And this field goal attempt might just seal the deal by making it a 3-score game lead. It's good, and that was dead solid Curry. And now the lead is even bigger.
And with that kick, man, it's a tall order for the other side. I mean, down 3 possessions. Like, this offense is going to have to get the ball and do something with it, and do it quickly if they want to get back in this football game.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. On the run, it's Sims. He breaks a tackle.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they've built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Davis will throw. Rushes on him. Got his man. Makes his way out to the 20 before he stopped, and that'll bring up a fourth down. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Blasted as he lets it go. It's picked off, and another empty drive. He was trying to get that return going. Instead, he'll hand it to his offense at the 38.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's fourth down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
Arizona sending the offense onto the field. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
Setting up for a 1st and 10 from the 26. Smart move to keep it on the ground. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Wide receiver going in motion. Leaves it with the running back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this 3rd and short, they're still thinking touchdown. Grabbed over the middle. It's Burnett. Touchdown, Wildcats! And the route is on.
Game 1, you want to come out, put drives like that together, score a bunch of points, and especially at home. Give your home crowd something to get excited about. They have today. They've been jacked up, and they're going to go 1-0.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he added the extra point. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Arkansas State delivered the knockout blow early in this one, en route to the type of win that can turn some heads there in the Sun Belt. Trust me when I say the party is on in Jonesboro. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. And the Rainbow Warriors come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Davis looking to pass. He's got an open man. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts.
Timeout, Hawaii.
He'll pull it on the read. Breaks the tackle. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They'll use a timeout with 26 seconds left on the clock. The Rainbow Warriors have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. It's complete on the right side. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Likely a lost cause, but they'll throw it again. It's on target and complete. He'll pick up a few before being knocked out of bounds at the 31. Sometimes it's just not your day. Things just didn't work, and that seemed to be the case here.
Yeah, they didn't get the W. They didn't do enough. But now you start to think about what could I have done differently? What do I need to become more offensively? Defensively, what can I morph into to make those extra plays, Jesse? That might be the difference in the next game that I play.
Yeah, David, they just need a little bit more. They need a little bit better.